My business, so I think I deserve to get low. Big drink, man. Shout out to Bun B and Trill. This your boy Big Vern coming to you live from the App Stupid Studios on a rainy Halloween Thursday. Hope everybody's doing well today. We got a great NBA show lined up for you today. Gonna talk some Cavaliers. The Cleveland Cavaliers embarrass the LA Lakers, and the Cavaliers remain undefeated. But also something else was very cool about that game, and we'll go ahead and get into that. Also, want to talk some Milwaukee Bucks. The Milwaukee Bucks, they are a victim of bad coaching, and could this be a karma thing? Because what goes around always comes around. The Bulls and the Magic, they have a classic on their hands, going back and forth. Just a great showing. And if you're a Chicago Bulls fan, you've got to be encouraged by the Bulls. We'll get more into that. And Oklahoma City Thunder, they make short work of the Spurs. Wembanyama, it was alarming to look at the way that they played him and his production. We'll get into that, and then we'll close this thing out with the Indiana Pacers and the Boston Celtics play in a thriller. And if this is another preview of the Eastern Conference Finals, then hey, sign me up. This is Big Vern. We'll get started after we come back from a quick 20 from an unofficial sponsor of the show. Drop the spot. Taco Bell, Live Moz. Order online, download the app, or visit the good folks at your local Taco Bell. Taco Bell, Live Moz. If you have the app, you can try the Big Cheez-It, you can try the Cantina Chicken menu, online exclusives, and the Cravings menu as well. If you go into that online exclusive, there's the Veggie Build Your Own Cravings box, along with the Meal for Two and many more. Taco Bell, Live Moz. Taco Bell, Live Moz. Matter of fact, get you some tacos tonight. Here in the Midwest, it's gonna be, like I said, it's gonna be a washout, so might as well enjoy yourself tonight with some NFL. Also, some NBA going down tonight. But we're not gonna go ahead and bury the lead, so let's just jump right on in with this. Now, Cleveland, they had LA in town, and yes, it was LeBron James' hometown, and the Cleveland faithful, they were happy to see LeBron James, and they were happy that, Bronny is also there because they're sons of Ohio. But this was embarrassing. And I don't know what was worse between Anthony Davis falling on the ground and trying to lobby for calls, and he couldn't get back on defense. Then he starts holding his hips and everything. I'm not sitting here saying that Anthony Davis is having phantom injuries, but what I'm sitting here saying is that I'm tired of seeing it. I'm tired of the acting jobs. This guy's an Olympian. This dude has been in the NBA for more than a decade. Stop acting hurt, bro. The Lakers shot 49% from the field. Not bad. In total, they only took 77 shots, which was shocking to me. You would want that to be a little higher when you're on a road trip. LA, they were really good from three-point land. They really didn't have many mishaps when everybody was beyond the arc. I can tell you this, Austin Reeves has the worst defense out there because Donovan Mitchell ate him alive. Now, one thing that I saw that I think that most NBA teams are picking up is that Austin Reeves, when he closes out, he can't go left. Because every time Donovan Mitchell would take him off the dribble, he would start in right, then cross over, and then attack the basket. And he left Austin Reeves stuck at times. Even when he was on the trailer and he was able to go ahead and find Garland, Lindsey, and Allen. This thing, like I said, it was humiliating to watch. If I'm a Laker fan, there was a couple of things you can be encouraged about. Dalton Knecht, he seemed to play or be some sort of component, but that was really when the game was out of reach. it was out of reach for a while. Every time you looked at LA was having some sort of run and they would hack into the lead, they were constantly down by 20. They were constantly down by 20. And when you look at the stat sheet as a team, 20 turnovers is unforgivable. And I know they'll sit here and they'll say JJ Redick has some sort of coaching acumen. You could coach him to be better rebounders than that, bro. And that's really a coaching thing. When you have 20 turnovers, come on, man. We got to win on the road. That's sound basketball. That's us limiting mistakes. We got to go ahead and stay out of foul trouble. And then we can't give up damn near 60 points in the paint. You have Anthony Davis. He is supposed to be an alleged rim protector. How do you give up 60 points in the paint? Like I say, give me a quick 20 from a rap album we're promoting this month. This is Big Vern. We'll be back. It's your boy Big Vern promoting a new rap album this month. Tyler the Creator. Chromocopia in stores now. Get it where you legally consume music, whether it be Apple Music, Google Play, or Spotify. My personal favorites on the track is Sticky, Take Your Mask Off, Thought I Was Dead, and I Hope You Find Your Way Home. New Tyler the Creator in stores now. Chromocopia. Yeah, shout out to Tyler the Creator. He was I like Chromocopia. I was sitting there listening to that last night. It was pretty, like I said, it's a great album. It's a good album. So hopefully he'll be rewarded for his hard work with you all downloading his album. But back on the weak ass Lakers. So it was really, like I say, LA doesn't have the mindset to come back. Now, I do like a lot of their young pieces, but when Cleveland came out and they jumped on LA early, I think that really took them out of the game psychologically, because at one point, Cleveland could not miss a shot. Donovan Mitchell was everywhere. He was all up in the chest. He was diving for loose balls and rebounds, and this dude was playing like a man possessed. And the first quarter reflected that, because they put up 42 points in the first quarter. And like I said, LA has a lot of young pieces. A lot of them aren't used to being down that much when the game starts. And if you go back and you look at Donovan Mitchell, he played 30 minutes. And in a lot of his hustle plays, a lot of his movement, he gave you 24 points. Now, I know some people get out there and be like, oh, 24 points, that's not a lot. That's not. Bro, this dude only had 20 shots. He was 10 of 20. It's not high volume. Understand this, when people say that you are a superstar and they call quote unquote high volume shooting, you really can't shoot. If we don't give you 30 shots a game, you're not going to go ahead and turn this thing around. That to me is the model of efficiency when you're talking about having a superstar who can play within his game and his skill set and still get everybody else involved. Because when you look at LeVert had a great game, and LeVert was contributing. LeVert had 16 points and 6 assists, and Karras was in his bag, and he was playing really well. And it's just that LA just didn't have any help when it came to the bench. Like I said, Dalton necked. He scored when this game was out of control. So that 16 or 18 points out of him is a mirage. Hayes, he just had 6 points. He didn't really do much, but Jackson Hayes is a player. I think Jackson Hayes, if I'm JJ Redick, Jackson Hayes can make a difference in a game. He had some memorable moments last night, but it just was far and few between. Gabe Vincent hasn't really given you anything. And then you have Max Christie. I don't know if that's Doug Christie's kid or not, but looking here, this kid, he really only gave you 6 points. He played a minute. And That's it. That was the bench. The bench just didn't show up. And they're going to need that because the Lakers, they really have an old team. D'Angelo Russell didn't do much. And this neck of the woods is really a special place for guys like D'Angelo Russell, who is from Louisville, Kentucky. And he went to Ohio State. And it's also home for Donovan Mitchell, who went to the University of Louisville. And this area, the Midwest has so many ties to so many great players. But one thing that was really cool, the game was out of reach. Everybody got beat. And then Bronny James was able to go ahead and get his first NBA 2 points. And I don't care what you think of Bronny James or what you think of his game, but when everybody in Cleveland and even the Cavaliers stood up and they gave this young man a round of applause, because they know the turmoil he is surrounded with. They know the negativity. They've seen everything. And also, it's a son of Ohio. Not what you think of as negative. It was positive. It was positive affirmation for a kid who, of no, like I said, no fault of his own, he can't help who his daddy is. He can't help who his daddy is. And the kid got out there, he scored his points. And if you, from a human standpoint, I'm not talking about the idiots and the sport writers and Bronny James, they're half you dudes can't make it up and down a pickup game in the court. None of you dudes can shoot worth hell. So stop comparing Bronny to he don't deserve to be there. You can't play ball at all. But it was pretty cool, like I said, for the crowd to embrace him and show him love, and also a class move from the Cleveland Cavaliers to go ahead and clap it up for the young man. And that's dope. You just want to see more of that and less negativity. But yeah, they got thoroughly embarrassed. So I don't know what JJ Redick can pull out of this. The Lakers, they look older on the road. They're on a 2-game losing streak. So they may turn this thing around. Who knows? However, I could be wrong, but I doubt that. Cleveland, the people in the good state of Ohio, let me know, do I have it wrong? But congratulations, you all are 5-0.